For months, loyal Outlander fans have been living in a state of anxiety. Sam Heughan, the face, the soul of the series, the symbol of strength and tenderness, suddenly disappeared from all events, red carpets, social networks, and even familiar interviews. His prolonged silence has sparked countless rumors among fans around the world. Is he having health problems? Is he tired of the spotlight? Is he busy with some secret plan? That day, a windy afternoon in Edinburgh, all those questions were answered. Sam Heughan finally appeared. The unannounced return. Nobody knew. No press release. No teaser. No promise. At around 4 p.m., the official Instagram page of a charity fair called Highland Hearts suddenly posted a profile photo of a tall man with distinctive brown-blonde hair and a familiar, strong stance. Although his face was not clearly visible, no one could mistake his appearance. Just 5 minutes later, the photo had tens of thousands of shares. And then, like a bolt of lightning tearing through the silent night, a 12-second video was posted next. Sam stepped into the frame, a gentle smile, deep eyes, still the strong look that fans have loved throughout 8 seasons of Outlander. No filter, no script, just him and a simple camera. "Hello everyone," he said. "It's been a while, hasn't it?" In that moment, the global social network exploded. A moment of excitement at the Highland Hearts Fair. Hundreds of people immediately flocked to the fair site. At first, many people thought it was just a small event, but Sam's appearance turned it into a media sensation in just a few minutes. The audience who had arrived early said they couldn't believe their eyes when they saw Sam walk out from behind the makeshift stage. He wore an ash-gray sweater, so simple that no one would have thought he was the movie star who holds millions of hearts. But it was that simplicity that made him more approachable and genuine. A little girl about 8 years old, curly hair, dimples, was the first to approach him. She held a book called Clanlands and tremblingly asked for an autograph. Sam smiled warmly, knelt down at eye level with the girl, and signed. "You're back, right?" the girl asked. Sam placed a gentle hand on her shoulder and replied in a deep, sincere voice, "I never left. I just stayed quiet for a while." That quickly became the most famous quote of the day. The mysterious silence. What really happened? In a short interview at the event, Sam finally revealed the reason for his absence. No evasion. No beating around the bush. He looked straight into the camera, his voice solemn but gentle. "I need time for myself," he said. "Over the years, my busy schedule has not given me the chance to stop and listen to myself. My health, my spirit, and even my important relationships. I have missed so much." The people present were silent. It seemed that everyone felt the sincerity in his words. Sam continued, "I don't have any serious problems. I just want to slow down, read books, go hiking, focus on my family and the things I miss. And maybe there are people I want to know better." The last sentence immediately reminded many people of Katrina Balfe, his closest co-star. Although Sam did not mention her name, the look in his eyes when he stopped to say that sentence was enough to stir up the fan community. The person who appeared after Sam, and the bigger surprise. As Sam entered the main area of the fair, standing in front of thousands of fans and press cameras, another familiar figure suddenly appeared behind him. Someone screamed first, then many others began to recognize. Katrina Balfe. In a cream-colored wool coat and a gentle smile, she walked straight to stand next to Sam as if they had planned it all in advance. They looked at each other, a look filled with warmth but also subtle enough for outsiders to understand. "Yes," Katrina smiled when she saw all eyes on her. "I came to make sure he wouldn't disappear for another few months." The crowd burst into laughter, cheers echoing like waves. Sam shook his head slightly, but the corners of his lips curved up in a way reserved for Katrina alone. The moment, though it lasted only a few seconds, became the most viral image of the day. Private conversation revealed. After the event, Sam and Katrina sat together in a small room at the back of the hall, where only one reporter was allowed access. This was their rare interview after months of silence. "What are your thoughts on coming back?" the reporter asked. Sam looked at Katrina before answering. "I feel relieved and grateful that there are still people waiting for me." Katrina put her hands on the table, her voice as light as the wind. I've told him many times. People will understand. Everyone needs time to heal and balance. The reporter turned the question to the two of them's special relationship, the question that millions of fans were waiting for. During the time Sam was away, did you two stay in touch often? Katrina smiled, a mysterious smile, enough to know that he's okay. Sam looked at her, a look so deep that the reporter felt like he was witnessing something more private than he was allowed to. You were the first person I texted when I decided to come back, Sam said, his voice low and slow. Katrina's cheeks flushed slightly, and she bowed her head. And it was a moment that made the fans even more convinced that there was something more than just friendship between them. The speech made the whole hall quiet. As the event neared its end, Sam stepped onto the main stage. Warm yellow lights illuminated his hair, his face showing both calm and determination. I want to thank everyone, he began. Thank you for not giving up on me even when I was gone for so long. He paused for a moment. The wind blew gently into the microphone, carrying the typical chill of the Scottish Highlands. There are times when we need to step away from the spotlight, away from the pressure, to find ourselves. I did. And during that time, I realized how lucky I am to have people by my side, family, friends, and special colleagues. Glancing at Katrina, he spoke more slowly. And there are people who always remind me why I chose this path. The whole hall fell silent. The silence was so deep that you could hear the wind blowing through the flags flying behind. Katrina clasped her hands in front of her chest, her eyes slightly sparkling. 7. New signals for the future. Immediately after the event, the news exploded across all the newspapers. Fans immediately analyzed every look, every word, every moment of interaction between Sam and Katrina. In many forums, discussion topics appeared densely. Is Sam really back? What are they implying? Will there be a big surprise in the final season of Outlander? That same evening, Sam posted on social media for the first time in months. The photo showed a sunset sky in the Highlands with a caption, "Thank you for waiting. The journey has just begun." Below, the first comment was from Katrina. Always proud of you. No further explanation was needed. The last moment and the unexpected. Around 9 p.m., with the event almost over, many people thought Sam would leave through the back door to avoid attention. But he chose a different path. He walked out the main door, where hundreds of fans were still waiting in the cold wind. No security guards. No fences. He walked into the crowd, shaking hands, hugging fans who were crying with emotion, signing dozens more photos.